Okay. I think we're live properly on Tokotas at this point. The actual one. Yeah. Fully breaking the rules from day one. All the faces, except, not everyone else. Yeah, I'm basically standing in that frame. Okay. Hi, everyone. This has been 10 years in the making, but welcome to Tokotas. At this point, you should be aware that I am Jill.
Who's Jill?
If you're not, I'm going to be like, where were you last night? As everyone should know, I'm one of the head admins in Tokotas. And then we have Crae over here, who was one of the others. Dak was going to come, but she had a small child snafu, and they win over us every day of the week.
Welcome to the Tokotas boardroom.
And now we have more people. Hey! So
Spam, everyone. Everyone, spam.
Would you like your cards?
Yes. It looks like there's room over here at the board.
it's all good. It's all good.
We're just casually streaming on Twitch.
This is proper Toko spirit, okay?
Yeah.
It should be slightly messy.
You guys were so professional.
Now you can get my heckling in real time.
Yes,
Instead of just through done in a chat.
Yeah, and actually all that heckling does go 3 layers before it reaches me on a podcast. It does. And I'm actually not allowed to know who asked questions. I have to answer all of them because I have no idea who asked it. It's just better that way.
Yeah, probably.
Alright. So, Toko's 10th anniversary is rapidly approaching. What?
Face the camera, you're staring off the screen.
Okay, hold on.
No, just stand really close to it. Just get uncomfortably close to the camera.
Well, remember, there's people here that I actually talk to as well. These people.
Whoa.
Is this better? Is semi more?
Give him a minute to twitch.
Alright. That's fair.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
Furion's here.
Oh, Furion's here? Oh, good. I'm not shocked by that. See, that's not fun. That's fine. You will have to deal with the fact I'm not looking at you. So, 10th anniversary. It has been a long time coming. We have gone through many owners. We've had the Noabel era. We've had the Morgan era. And then we had Lock and KH, Pause and Bark, me, Pause and Bark, and now me, Crae, and Def. So this moved many hands, and it is not a small person endeavor. It is a huge to-do. I do not run this game on my own. I run this game with so many other people, and we have thousands of players. People here have been hearing me say it, but it's actually pretty true. We might be the largest functional ARPG in the world, if not just on DA. We're top 3 for sure, just in size in terms of functionality. And we won't name the other ARPGs because that would be rude, but this is a big deal. We said we were going to do a con, and we did it. So here we are. Let's get prepared for a day of just panels and crazy and fun, and then some dinner and tea time tonight because it's all in good fun. And we'll still be around tomorrow. So, Crae, do you want to say anything?
Oh no.
You got this. Okay. As long as I'm not dominating, that's fine. All is good there. So,
no,
welcome.
You're alpha.
Kind of some days. Welcome to Tokogan, and let's get ready for some fun. And we will be broadcasting as much of this as we can today. Okay. So actually, shall we just roll right into icebreakers?
Yeah, you're just running for icebreakers?
I think we'll just leave this running for icebreakers because none of this is private or secret information. All right. I need the easel. It's over there.
It's over there.
You're the assistant. You have a formal badge. All right.
I don't think this is going to fit on the little platform.
That's okay. You sit right here. Probably.
You sure about that?
Nope.
Maybe just put it on the chair.
Just lay my laptop back.
And your breakfast?
Yeah, my breakfast. I'll get to that when Crae does her thing. All right, and then the pen.
Couple markers.
Couple markers. See, oh, this is wonderful having this many admins around. Like, this is just like chat. I'm like, I have an idea, and they're like, here's all the pieces to make this happen.
We do that.
All right. So we are going to do some fairly introvert-friendly icebreakers. I didn't account for the fact that we would all meet each other and hang out last night, because obviously, but let's do this. There it is. That's the one. That's my list of bullet points. All right, so let's do something fun and totally not corporate.
Not at all.
So we're just going to do a raise of hands. We're going to find the person who has been in this room playing Tokotas for the longest and the shortest amount of time.
Ooh.
So let's start at, have you been playing for a year? Hand up. Yeah, that's not really shocking. If you've been playing for a year, you're at the con. 2. No, keep your hand up if it's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
No longer.
8, 9,
Now we gotta go by months.
10.
That's right.
What?
Go like
Okay, I got some shaky hands. Okay, who joined at Toko's Open? Anyone joined at Toko's Open?
I don't know what we count as Toko's open.
June 3rd.
Okay. No.
June 3rd. Okay, what about July?
That we're going to have to get shaky.
2014?
14, yeah.
2014. Okay. Who was joined by December 2014? Oh crap. All right. November.
August. I was November.
You were November?
I don't
Okay.
remember.
October. September.
I'd have to look when I ordered.
August.
August.
There.
All right. Longest running Toko player in the room is Scribbles.
Am I dropping the spins for row in the channel?
Yeah, you can drop the spins for low.
We probably could have got shortest at the same time if we were paying attention.
That would be playing on easy
You're right.
mode. We're not about that. Like,
No,
This
we're
is
not about that.
Tokos. When do we ever do things the easy
Okay.
way?
something
No,
to stick in there.
That's for other ARPGs.
I ordered
Right.
my custom
And
Toko
so,
in June.
How long have you been playing then? So,
Actually, it's Lua, June 2014.
Because that's what
June?
I ordered. I ordered my
Nothing
custom
stops me
Toko
from
for
wrong
Nobel in
okay,
June of 2014, and then June,
All right,
June
I'm gonna give
23rd,
it to-
2014.
to both of you. So, Lua has been playing, oh my gosh, for almost 10 years to the day, because you are 7 days short of Toko's Open. Give it to both Scribbles and Lua as the longest player.
I got them marked.
All right, so everyone had been playing for at least a year, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start at 5 years and work backwards. So everyone has been playing for 5 years? Okay, 4 years? Is it about to be you, friend?
I think it
It's
is.
about to be
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
I played from 2016 to 2017, and then I played from March 2022. So I
Okay.
think that puts me at 2 and then 2 years and
Alright.
then some.
So legacy,
Mm-hmm.
which is ironic.
Not much of a legacy there, huh?
Give it time.
All right, so the longest running players, we have Scribbles and Nizlua, who have been here for almost 10 years, and Legacy, who's been here for about 4. That's pretty good. All right. Thankfully, Copper is not here, so we all stand a chance. But how many Tokos? Do you have at least 50 Tokos?
I'd have to look at how many I have.
Yeah, I told you have your phone for this part, okay? Check how many Tokos you have.
Okay.
I also don't know
I
how
have more
many I
than
have.
50, but I know I'm not the person who has the most.
I'll look for you, Jill.
Wait, how do you?
Go to your My
shows you.
Tokos
Yeah.
page.
Like, on your one just
You go to my Tokos. Right.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
the number of
yeah.
results.
The results line tell you. All right. So at least 50 Tokos. Keep your hands up. 100 Tokos. 150 Tokos. 200 Tokos. 250 Tokos. 300 Tokos. 350 Tokos.
Oh god.
400 Tokos.
Oh my god.
Done. 450 Tokos.
Oh my god.
500 Tokos. 550 Tokos? Okay, alright, so how many then?
541.
I have 500 on the dot.
Okay,
I have
500.
543. I was incorrect.
Oh my god! Okay.
I thought I had 453, but I have 500.
It's funny how they creep up on you like
I
that.
have 59.
So Sap and
Yeah.
140.
Yeah, give it to both of them. So Kex and Saf. So
157.
543. Someone go look up how many Copper has so we know how much they beat us by.
On it.
A lot.
Jill, you have 421.
I knew I had less than her.
It's not for long.
I'm like 80 behind you right now. I'm always gonna have less.
Copper has 879.
Jesus.
And Copper wins in spirit. Alright, and then I heard a 59. Does anyone get less Tokos than that?
Copper has 879.
Yes, that's
So
right.
many.
Yeah. So I heard a 59 for the least amount of Tokos. Anyone got less than 59?
Nice.
Did you win again, friend?
No, that was me.
That was you?
Yeah.
All right.
63.
You're 63. All right. 59.
Wow.
Okay, so the most amount of Tokos in the room is 543 to a single player. And the smallest is 59. Y'all remember when we started and we were like, I'm only gonna have like 2 of these at most.
Yep.
I'm gonna have one that I do everything with. I don't need a second Toko. I love when newbies come into our chat and say that. I'm like,
Back in my day.
wait till we see you next year.
You're wrong.
I thought I would have 8. Just 8.
I got this one off of Dun, and I'm like, I'm not gonna play this game. She gave me one. I'm gonna use it because she's my friend, and we'll collab some stuff, and it'll be fine. But I'm not gonna play this game.
I got out of the 5 I gave away, I got 4 of you. I guess there's 3 still standing.
3 still standing. Yep. All right.
I'm gonna go grab our coffee, Jill.
Thank you. She shouldn't have left me to rate this. This is already a mess, but we're gonna see how this goes. Computer. I can't check my phone, computer. You have to come back to life. Okay, there we are. All right. Oh, okay. I'm gonna hold off because Dunn actually isn't running for this one. So let's talk about adminning because I know she's not the biggest or the smallest. So let's talk about admins. All right. What rules are we setting? You have to be a current admin for this to count, or just cumulative admin time?
I mean, I would say it's the amount of time you've spent as an admin, whether you are currently or are
Yeah.
not.
Okay. So this is, if you spent any time adminning, you're in this.
Official graduated admin.
Official graduated admin.
I have to scroll up through all of our messages.
So official graduated admin, meaning you had admin, not trainee, on your Tokotas profile or whatever came before those.
When were you put in? Because I was
All right.
like 6 months after you.
All right.
Oh wait, it's on my resume actually.
No way.
Actually, I don't know.
You're so
I
right.
already know you've been doing it longer than me. There you go.
Right.
I don't have to
There's a
worry.
couple people checking their resumes over here because they have Tokos on their resumes. And
I got
At
hired
one
too.
point.
it's true. Hey, for a small time it was on my resume when I was filling a gap. And now I'm like, I don't need that anymore. I should be fine. All right. So let's start with a year adminning. Okay.
Okay.
2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5.
No sure.
As Louis got you beat. 6, 7, 8 years adminning, 9 years adminning. Oh, hold on. What do you think it is then?
September 2015.
Okay, Zila, did she beat you in the door?
My totem application is 2015, June 16, 2015.
So June and September, you two must have come pretty close together.
You might have been in the same.
We might have been in
Batch.
the same. Well, there weren't really batches. Dash trained me on activities when I applied.
Yep, and I've been AOAs the whole time.
Yeah.
All right, so the longest running admins are Zlua and Saf, coming in at 8 years, 8.5 years, something like that. All right, so
But I'm curious now. I need to know who became an admin first, because I'm curious to see if my first run as an admin was before anyone else here became an admin.
that is very possible. Okay, so we have June. We're just gonna count the application date because we can't find anything more than that.
Yeah.
We have June 2020 or 2015.
Yes.
When did you get hired, Seer?
I feel like you were
I-
on the team when I
It was
got
like
there.
January of 2015, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So you were the first admin that's in the room then.
Damn.
All right.
Approved my first Dakota.
It always warms my heart when people are like, approved by first Dakota. I'm like,
Well, you corrected it actually, and then you.
I did a lot of correcting of
I
people's first
probably
names.
still have my first stash in my stash,
I do,
and
yeah.
I could go
Y'all,
see.
the next
who-
question might get really awkward for me. We're gonna see how this goes.
I just like planted myself in the new player like thread when we started doing that, and then that just became like my home. So like I just kind of took everyone's first Dakotas.
Broke some hearts.
Broke some hearts.
I'm pretty sure
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Your mark is out of range.
So now we will go in the opposite direction.
Done.
Yeah. So we're going the shortest run admin. We're still looking. Okay. But look, I'm like a single hope here. So I know that all of you and Dunn was hired before me, and I've never taken a break. So I'm looking at you here. We've got like one person in the room who might have less time admitting than me.
Marie Seacrest accepted my first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we're doing, you don't have to be current admin.
You
Oh, that's
were
true.
involved in hiring me.
Okay, I was involved in hiring you?
Yes.
Okay, glorious.
Because
It's gotta be
were-
you.
You were fighting as Lua for me.
That is
Alright, round two.
true. Right.
So you were on before I came off.
Okay, honestly, we started doing like the math of people
Designs.
last night, and I went, I might be the shortest run admin on this team right now. That doesn't make sense. But no, I think XK is the shorter run than me. And how long were you an admin for?
I think total 4 years.
Total 4 years? Okay, so the shortest run admin in here is 4 years.
I did
I
three.
think I was
You're
like,
three?
I did three.
You did 3? Okay, so
Yeah.
Spam did 3.
I think I was.
I forgot you were coming, Spam. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here.
I don't know how.
I might have
Copy
been
might
two.
have less.
Copy
Yeah,
might have last.
Copy
Spam
might
might
have
copy.
been two.
I did 2017 to 2020 and I just stepped down when I started working at the studio because I was
Right.
doing so much overtime, so I didn't have time anymore.
Okay, so Copy and Spam are the shortest run admins of about 3 years.
Nice.
That is
Short
crazy.
little stint.
Yeah, I think it might have been like 2
It
and
felt like
True.
2 and a something.
It
You
did,
were
yeah.
2 or 3.
That's okay. 'cause now I'm not working anymore, I'm like,
That is a
back.
fancy looking Starbucks
Going
drink.
back in.
Yeah, we're really lacking in
Well,
whale
both
watch
astrologers.
pictures.
Huh?
We're lacking in the whale watch pictures.
I know, I need to submit
Yeah.
more.
Okay, you ready? Let's talk alphas.
Oh,
How many alpha tokos?
Zero.
0. Okay, let's start at 0. Who's got 0 alphas?
It's okay.
All right, Legacy wins the least amount of alphas.
I have. Oh, she's alpha ready. I haven't done her passage of the alphas.
She'll
I
have to do little like badges to put on her Dakota profiles
Oh, yeah.
now. These little.
Dunn is writing all of this down so that I may do these things.
writing the winners down? I'm just writing the free spins.
Those are the winners.
Same thing.
Those are the winners. All right. Now we're gonna do most alphas. Who has 10 alpha tokens?
I mean, I probably have more than 10. I definitely don't have the max. I guarantee it.
If you need to check, go to your My Tokos page, click alpha, search the result numbers, how many alphas you have.
I'm so lazy with alphas. I think I have maybe like 2.
By the way,
Do I?
can't
I get to
confirm
like
it was-
dominant and I'm like, no.
At 1, you're still gonna
I
win.
can't confirm it was 2 years.
Okay.
It was 2 years? Okay, then Okapi is the shortest run admin. I'm so glad you're all here. I'm really awkward putting on TokoCon with the least amount of admin experience. Okay. 20 alphas.
Oh my god! What?
You have 20, let's go.
Oh my god, I have way more alphas than
20
I
alphas and that's it.
Okay.
I have 23 and then I have a lot in the wings.
50
How'd you add
alphas.
Nice.
Yeah. 50 alphas? 75 alphas? 100 alphas. I have to go look this number up. I have this number. It's over here somewhere.
You know what?
All right.
I'll look up on the alphas.
125 alphas. 150 alphas.
My.
Oh.
175 alphas.
Now we need the number. 196. Nice.
196 alphas.
I'm at 100.
Oh, I had 162. I was looking at the wrong line. That was Pony tokens. Sorry, I was in that a little longer than I thought.
Close enough.
All right, 196 alpha tokos for done. I want you to keep in mind that number when we run the alpha run later. Okay?
Can I make my spin the staff though? Because she runs far better
Yeah.
than you do.
Yeah, hers are probably more accurate than ours. All right, so that's alpha tokos.
Oh, I have an update for the class. I actually have one alpha.
Turns out our smallest was 1. All right.
How we're getting more animated.
I was wondering
Every
so.
At first we were
This,
like,
the camera. But I understand it's a little crazy. Okay,
I'm gonna wake up and then I'm gonna crash and I'm gonna wake up again and then I have to go to work.
let's find the richest and the poorest.
Poor.
All right, who thinks they might be the richest? All right, next. How much TT you got?
9 million?
Okay, someone has 9 million TT. Does anyone want to try and top that?
No, I think if anyone can meet, the only person who can meet Kex is Kex.
Yeah, basically. Maybe Haru.
Okay, that's fine.
Maybe.
Maybe Haru.
Because Haru's been more prolific than I have this
Yeah,
last
that's
year.
Let me go look and see how much Haru has.
Haru then bequeathed all of her fortune off to like 20 other people though,
This
so
is
she might be
true.
down
Haru
right now.
does just
A
hand
lot of
it
it's in the
out.
vault. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Oh, that's right. You all can't look at
Haru
vaults. That
Haru
makes
has
sense.
7 million,
Oh, Kex
not
wins.
in the vault.
Vault.
Am I able to see the vault if I go in admin page?
Are you an admin right now?
Yes, I am.
I'm right
Apparently you don't have to worry about quota because the boss says it.
Hold on. How do you do it? You just update the URL to match yours and then put Haru's name in there.
Don't need the secondary.
You don't need the secondary. Just the primary. But that only works if you're an admin, guys. Sorry.
I know, I've tried.
All right. So Kex is the richest in the room, and Haru might be the richest in Tokone. Nay.
No.
Nay.
Nah.
So fun fact, we were gonna have Tokotne versus Tokotna badges, but
You all picked wrong.
Haru has 43 million in the vault.
Okay, so Haru
drop
is
that
down. Haru is the richest player. That explains why she's handed me like a million TT and not blinked before when I was like, oh, I'm low on decor. She's like, oh, here. I'm like, it seems like a lot to hand me, like a lot. I know I went through it in 2 months,
This
but
is why we can't have TT sales.
yeah, this is why we can't have TT sales. Not unlimited TT sales.
Yeah.
Okay, and then so who's the poorest? Who thinks they might be the poorest? All right, spam what you got.
44,000.
44,000. Less than 44,000? Oh, okay.
Never mind.
Okay, disc.
9,500.
9,000. Less than 9,000. Oh, scribbles.
2,100.
2,000. Okay. So for the poorest player, we bequeath you 500k TT. Congratulations. You can maybe afford decor for a month.
There's a million of us. They could just go give it to you.
Yes, if you can. That
Are
would
we
be
all
lovely.
crowdsourcing the 500k?
All right, so that's that. Now, who drank coffee this morning?
Does tea count?
Tea is not coffee.
Tea is not coffee.
That's why she's saying coffee. It's because she's wrong. It's the
How
answer
many
should
people
not
drank
be
coffee?
All the
1, 2,
hoppers doing
3,
raffles.
4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7. So we have 7 coffee drinkers. Versus everyone who did not have coffee this morning.
I had energy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Barely.
So non-coffee drinkers won? I think that was 7 to 8. All right. Who remembered to eat this morning?
Hell yeah! Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, folks.
Better than me always going to the restaurant.
Does it count if I ordered you food and it's in front of you?
You'll eat your breakfast!
That's not when Crae does her thing. That's when Crae does her thing. I'm gonna eat. All right. So Prey people who did not eat breakfast, so probably easier to count. Us.
Oh
2.
my gosh.
Yeah.
2. High five.
Yeah!
It's the coders who didn't eat. Shock. Shocking.
Oh, ouch! But you're also very correct. Shocking. All right. Traditional art versus digital art. You can raise your hand for both if you want. So start with traditional art. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 traditional artists. Digital artists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh.
You do any digital and you want to count it, it counts.
I mean,
All right,
I've done
so
eight
sometimes I doodle while I'm in class.
more digital than traditional?
Yeah.
All right.
Poor literature people.
Visual versus lit.
Who does
Who
literature?
does lit? Yeah.
On occasion.
I did it.
I can do yours.
I
Terrible.
also did it like
If you count yourself as a lit Toko player, then you can put your hands up.
I do not get I mean,
So
I
3,
used
4,
to back in the
I'm a
day.
lit
Five?
Togo player. I'm
Alright.
a lit Togo
4
player.
and a half. 4 and a half. All right, visual. 1, 2, 3, 4,
It's
5,
so
6,
much
7,
easier
8,
to
9,
sound
10,
art
11,
than
12,
lit.
13,
Yes.
14. Yeah, I kind of expected that was how that was
sentence
going.
over and over.
All right.
I do hope no one
I do
notices.
feel like we need to rebalance this so that lit has a fair chance as like compared to
I think
people
it's
who just like
already-
spit out rolls, but like there's no good way to do that. So like I'm
Lit
just
has the
here.
advantage on HP.
That's
Because
true.
the amount of time I can sit down and what I would write in like a sprint to make a novella, I would take like 2 Tokos to alpha.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, lit has the advantage in HP.
I will say, like back before we had HP tokens and HP was more valuable, it was definitely better to commission your rolls from lit people
Yeah.
because the amount of HP. I still go back sometimes to my old Tokotas to like relog their HP,
So
and
much.
you get so I have like 20 HP from like one roll.
And you
because
don't
it's
have to worry about hand killers.
Yeah,
like, at all.
it's
Right?
Just shoving
I still
starters and
commission
everything.
the
You
lit
know,
people
you
for my
don't
hand
back
killers.
really at all.
Like, I'm
As long
nicer
as
to the
you're
artist.
Doing the thing, I didn't care.
Like snowy mountains. There you go. There's the background. Okay. Anyway.
it has to be the blue raspberry right there.
All right, let's see what factions are repping TokoCon. All right,
What was it called?
what factions are repping TokoCon?
Oh hell yeah.
Actual factions, not swag factions.
Yeah, actual factions. You can count as all of them, yes. That kind of makes sense. All right, pack leaders. Actual pack leaders. We have 1 pack leader.
OG pack leaders.
With the bracelet to represent.
With
All right,
I have a
prestige breeders.
go.
1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 prestige breeders. Do we have any lore keepers who made it here? Oh, we have a lore keeper. We have 1 lore keeper. All right. The slightly harder to pull off wilderness tracker. We have a wilderness tracker. I suspect that the majority of the table will raise their hand for this. Knowledge seekers. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 knowledge seekers. And TB. Token brokers.
Someone in chat is also asking us
Because
not
I
to
don't
forget about
remember
faction
to set
lists.
it anymore.
Say what?
People in chat are asking us not to forget about faction lists. Which
Oh, that's
would
right.
surprise me if-
Thank you. Is anyone here factionless?
One faction.
We have one.
There you go.
Bless you.
We have 1
I've
factionless.
taken a long break.
Everyone representing here at TokoCon today. All right. Let's talk deities. This is your favorite major deity. Pick 1, your absolute favorite.
My daughter.
Super easy.
My child.
The worst part, this is actually like a Maitland
Ice
but like
bro.
he's gone.
Ice
I poured the shit out of it, so like he's gone. He did. I took him out.
So, let's start with the OG. iPack is your favorite.
They want to go down there.
Whoa.
Whoa!
I don't know.
0. Okay.
Sorry.
He's been outside.
Let's try someone who's usually a favorite. Nagi. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got 3 for Nagi. Mealy. We got 1 for Mealy. Aga.
That's my second choice. I feel bad.
Okay, Borga, or sometimes called Broga. 1, 2, 3. Amazing. Sick. Sickener. Sickener. I think she's winning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Sivo. 1, 2, 3. 3 for Sino. So Sickernert coming out as the victor at Tokotas.
R.I.P. iPack and Aga.
Yeah.
I thought Anna was gonna
People really like Aga, but they tend to like another one more. Aga is not bland. Was it Kara that redesigned Aga?
Yes, Kara.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
It's
I
really
loved
nice.
Aga's redesign. When she was like, I have an idea, it's this. I was like, yes, that. I will give you
I
money.
love
Please do
the
that.
glowing bark, like
Right?
armor almost. Like that's so good.
Which is great because she's paired up against Borga, so they both are like forces of nature. I was like, oh, it's so good. And then
What was her design before?
I think she's my favorite.
She was like with just more subdued greens.
Yeah.
and she had like no decor on
No
her.
decor,
She was
yeah.
just kind of a
and
long
her,
man.
her background was just sort of like
A blended.
blended shapes
I
and
see.
colors, kind of.
Yeah.
You know what we need?
What?
We need TVT tack to mirror the Borg attack, but it's Aga.
Yeah. I'm working on it.
Yes.
Anyway.
I'm working on getting people to make me this stuff. All right. So that's deities. Oh, let's just do player versus admin real quick. So players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then admins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I lost count. 6, 7, 8. 8. All right.
Someday I'll graduate.
All right. How many world tour regions have you done?
Oh my god.
I need you to be more specific. You're like, are we talking the
You got the
number
stamp.
of the stamps you have?
You got the stamp.
How many stamps do I have?
I haven't started.
That's okay.
The big fat nut.
All right. So you've done at least one world tour region, 2 world tour regions, 3 world tour regions, 4 world tour regions.
Hold up, let me check my.
Yeah, check your stamps,
How many
man.
stamps do I have? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm still running.
5, 6. I think 6 is the maximum you can have.
Oh.
Okay.
Not
1,
far behind
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people who have done all of World Tour. I have an update about that in the future of Tokotas, by the way.
Oh.
Don't let me forget if I forget to say something about it.
Going on forever.
Other events are allowed to
Well,
run
I'm
in
allowed to
conjunction with
start
this.
it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can start at any point in time. We will give like a big 6-month warning. It's
Okay.
shutting down.
For sure.
And there will still be people who at the very end are going to try and do the entirety of it
Yep.
in 2 days and be angry at people for
Yep.
not being on to do all 10 regions for them in those 2 days.
Jill, I just want to throw out there that we were those people with lore.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, I also didn't do that.
I know.
Lore was so much fun.
I got through part of lore and then I
Same, I did like my intro image and that was.
Oh no, wait, I did like 3 or 4 actually. One of the cards is one of my
This
lore
one shouldn't be particularly contentious. Let's talk about what you're doing your art on. All right, who uses Procreate?
Can we raise our hand for both?
Yeah, can we?
Yeah, you can. If you honestly use them, yeah. So 5, 6, 5, 6. Me, I'm including that. All right, Photoshop. I sometimes do Photoshop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Psy.
I used to.
1, 2, 3, 4. Clip Studio. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that free? Am I guessing that's free?
Yeah.
No.
No, but
No,
it's
but
almost
it's
always
worth
on
it.
sale for like 50% off, and
It's-
it's very, very,
It's
very
really
worth it.
good.
It was like
Let me
15 bucks
tell you this
when I
much.
bought
Here's my biggest selling point for Clip Studio. Because it's meant for webtoon artists, they have like a gallery of 3D models that you can just drag into your 2D like canvas, and then you can lower the opacity on it, sketch over it, and then you have like you're an admin. You can like plan out your crazy poses and stuff. You can bring buildings in. Like
Does
I'm
it
bad
work
at
on
this.
Mac though? Is that what
Yes,
it
that's
it
what I
does?
use.
Oh.
The stabilizer for the pen is really nice too.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, the stabilizer.
I love
So
the
cool.
stabilizer.
It
It's
is.
just
There,
simple to use.
Yeah.
like you do have to pay money for it, but
It's
there
less
is
expensive.
almost always a sale. And I would personally recommend just going for the more expensive one because
It's worth
if
it.
it's on sale, it's like the price of the normal one at full price. So
Yeah.
like, if you have the money,
$45.
I mean,
I
it's,
literally got-
it's basically like if Photoshop was easy to use. And
Yes.
And it's not subscription.
it's
Yeah.
not subscription.
It is if you do it on an iPad though.
That
They
is
do have a subscription there, but if you get it on a computer, it's fine.
Are we missing any programs?
Fresco?
Fire alpaca.
Fire alpaca. I started with fire alpaca. Yeah.
She said I should have fire alpaca.
School GIMP.
I used Rita for a while.
Okay.
Not me in
All
my
right.
Wolf Quest days using GIMP to make GIFs.
Oh.
That was a time.
We made
Okay.
our
So you guys over here, I'm running out of questions and there's a lot of time left to go. So if you have questions, can you dump them in Discord for me? Okay, thanks.
Send them on a specific channel, please. I'll read them.
The podcast?
The podcast questions channel. No, the podcast raffles channel. That makes more sense.
Podcast
Yes.
raffle channel.
There isn't there?
Yes.
It's way
Why
down
are we
at the
putting them
bottom,
in
'cause
there?
we're not-
Oh, podcast channel.
Just drag it up.
It is way
podcast.
Starting around.
There's
Okay,
one
fine. One moment.
podcast questions. Why don't
Yeah.
you just use
Okay, fine. Podcast questions. If you post it in
Why are we
both, you
putting
won't get in
questions in
trouble.
raffles?
Okay. Where was I at? Okay. So we're gonna do who came the shortest distance to be here, and then who came the farthest, even though we know who came the farthest.
Okay, the farthest.
Yeah. All right. So who came the shortest distance to be with us today?
I think it's.
We might be tied, Jill.
Yeah.
Shortest?
Oh,
Shortest
wait, no,
distance.
because y'all are.
I live 23 miles
Yeah,
that way.
Yeah,
I'd be
Okay.
second, but yeah.
Yeah. You
yeah, we
live-
have California people.
So you two, then the shortest distance to be here? Okay, so Spam and Copy are the shortest distance to be here. They were in the area. And then I guess you two are fighting it out for the longest distance.
Yeah.
We have Ibby and Scribbles who have both come from Europe. That's right, people came from Europe. The guy who runs this con, Victor, he is slightly jealous that we got people to come from Europe to come and do this, but he didn't. Just slightly jealous.
Because we're cool.
It is, it's because we're cool. That's why he gave us the fanciest room that he could. And I was like, that's so kind of you. This is slightly awkward for us, but yes, we're gonna make this
I
work.
feel like we should take a picture of the room empty to show people the Toko boardroom.
We have the executive boardroom at this hotel. Very executive. Okay. Rolling over to see if they did things for me. Where did I send them to again?
People are typing, but there's no
Podcast questions.
questions.
Podcast questions.
I have linked the channel in the Tokotas discussion
Crae has
channel,
questions.
so you can click on that.
Great, you're here.
I'm making it organized for you.
I appreciate that.
Jill, I have a quick question.
How do I say
Yeah?
that?
Why is there a projector set up and we didn't just use the one back
Because
there?
this door
This
won't
door
open.
doesn't open.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
We might be able to.
No,
find-
it doesn't open.
It's,
Are you sure?
It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
lock.
It's
On
locked.
the inside?
Yeah. And there's not a thing to like pull down or anything. Like I've been through
This is on
this.
an adventure.
This will be the
Might
fifth
have to
person to
ask
try.
an
But if she
employee.
succeeds,
I went looking for somebody and didn't come across anyone in my casual search, so.
I don't think this guy will like
I gave up very quickly.
yeah,
I wasn't
maybe,
sure.
maybe don't have it hold your weight.
I'm not gonna try, don't worry.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, no.
All right.
You may have to just ask the front
The,
desk when.
one of the masters of DC has a question for us. You ready?
Speak it.
That's exactly what I thought I did.
So we're gonna figure out who was made the least and the most amount of designs. Remember, this is now searchable.
Can someone search
How
for
do
me?
we
My
try?
photo
So
search
So you go to imports and
In,
then
in
there's
actual
a
search, you can search by
yeah,
designers.
designers.
Yep.
Thank you.
We added a search by
Sorry,
A
designer.
couple of them were for you as well.
If somebody could do mine, that would be great.
I knew,
Alright.
I knew we could search, like, if you wanted to find a certain marking that you owned, you can type that in.
No, but you can search for designers now. That's very nice.
That's very nice.
Where?
I have 403.
Holy
cow. I was a design admin, like I
Let's
did
find-
design admin for a while.
I have, okay. Let's start with the smallest. Who's done less than 20 designs?
Couldn't be.
Less than 20 designs?
It looks like the Tokotas again.
Less than 10? 5?
Well, hold on.
I've done 5. How many have you done?
Oh, there we go.
5. I've done 6.
Nice.
Powder. 5 designs for Jill, but I'll bequeath it to Legacy because I don't need the spins. Alright, now let's figure out who's done the most designs. That'll be slightly more contentious.
403 over here.
Okay, does anyone beat 403?
No.
Holy crap.
Why would you do? Oh, Crae. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Crae.
801.
Wow! Doubling that number.
Crae has done 801. 101 designs. The most designs of anyone at Tokokan. So
Crae, you want to add another?
1 leader has done 800 plus, and I've done 5. You should feel blessed if you have a Jill design. It meant that was really important that day. All right. Okay, so let's talk about. All right, let's talk about activities then. So, whose favorite activity is hunting?
What is my favorite?
Oh,
Whoa,
ouch.
give me a second to think.
Oh, okay. Give everyone a second to think. Figure out which one's your favorite. We're using the 5, not tribe.
Not tribes.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about which roles make me the happiest to get back in my inbox.
Right?
I don't do rules.
That counts as
enough to,
hunting.
really have them.
I feel like we need to break this into what is your favorite activity to make art for, and what is your favorite to receive roles from.
We can do that. All right, we'll break it down. So right now it's make art for. Which is our favorite activity to make the art for?
Got it. Got it all.
Okay, I know, and the reasons, it can be literally.
I feel like it's gonna be safe.
All right. I feel like I know where this one's going. So let's just give me this quick. Explores. 1, 2,
roles
3,
also make
4,
me
5,
happy.
6. We have 6 people whose favorite is to do explores. Fishing. Ouch. Hunting, that includes dangerous game. 1. Caving. 2. Diving. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think diving might have taken it there. So the favorite to draw is diving. Now it's the favorite to get a result back from. Okay.
My answer will be the same.
We'll start with fishing because I have a feeling. Oh, 1. Fishing got 1. Hunting, including dangerous game. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Exploring. 1, 2, 3, 4. Caving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That turtle totem.
Diving. 1, 2. Okay, so favorite thing to get a result from is apparently caving, but everyone likes to do divings. So Dom activities for the win.
Yep.
Caves are so boring.
When
to
they're in
draw.
the water, they can be in any position.
You don't have to put a lot of thought process into this because it's a cave.
But it's boring.
How many rock elements can you do?
Exactly.
Yeah. There's only so many things you can also like.
How many mushrooms can I rob for my hand?
Mushrooms, bones, gemstones, a lost boot, like.
Is this like the cave where the kids go and there's like bottles and
Yeah.
crap everywhere?
Okay, so we're gonna say favorite event, and we're gonna say we'll do this as holiday and then non-holiday events. Okay, and for holidays, let's use the current calendar of 6. I know we've had like random, like Tokotas used to be different, and we don't do Easter anymore. That's festival of flowers. So if you're thinking like that, use their current one.
What
So
about
you're
the original
What
reindeer?
is the list for
Christmas
working
event?
off? Just because I'm like,
2014.
Were we like
It was such a nightmare to admin.
That one was
though.
my bad?
It
was.
So,
I'm pretty sure it was
2 years ago, Dunn said she was fixing Tokotas.
Easter eggs.
She made the calendar, she created them, we departed them from all real world religions because, you know,
very good.
we don't allow that stuff in our game for a reason. Everyone's religion should be respected. So we departed them from that, and she sent us a calendar. And then Azlua made us a bunch of tickets because we bribed you all to do it with Advent.
They're very cute.
Yeah, they were super cute. I was like, holy crap, this is amazing. I think Spam, did you do the first one for us? Did you do the Halloween? Yeah, you did
Yes.
Tokoween, and then Azlua did all of the others from
That was
there.
maybe my favorite one too.
I love Tokyo.
Everyone loves Togo.
His daughters love to.
And we bribed you all to do these holidays by giving you more Advent entries.
Yes.
And it worked. It worked. Our holiday calendar is so much better. All right, so let's start at the start of the year. First holiday of the year, Toko Times. Whose favorite holiday is Toko Times?
Times is really good.
3. All right. And then it's Festival of Flowers.
I've gotten some really good kids out of
Okay. Ouch.
It's one of the favorites.
Toko New Year's.
Toko New Year.
Oh, we got one for Toko New Year's. Toko New Year's comes with sales and charities and stuff. It can be a lot of fun. Okay, so what comes after that? Summer Hunt. Know it. One for you. Done. Summer Hunt. Summer Hunt's gonna be cooler when I have time.
Oh no, we're doing it this year. It's happening. Yeah,
It's
no, I know.
The number of months are not adding up
Your
here.
number of months in cool do not add up. Tokoween.
Togo.
Yeah, fan favorite. 1, 2,
Does this
3,
include Gascator?
5, yes, 6,
Gas
7, 8. Anything that's encompassed in that month. So like Advent is also Snowfall,
Okay.
right?
Show Your Heart is also Toko New Year.
Show Your Heart is also Toko New Year. So anything that happens in that month is counted as part of that holiday because every holiday has like 3 or 4 things going on. All right, and then Snowfall celebration. 1, 2. All right, so Tokoween. I mean, Gaskin's a little hard to beat. That little crazy event. There's so much math in that event, guys. And Ree has made it simpler over the years, but first time round, that was all by hand. Everything's by hand.
And it was a freaking fight for a while there.
It was a thing. We should have held it later in the year. My bad.
I would still love to
Giving us
see
a
the
nice
kind,
gift
not
to
necessarily like the
add time.
exact event, but like the return of getting like the tickets that let you choose the markings and stuff. So like,
Yeah,
right.
like
The
obviously-
machine.
Yeah, so like not exactly like that because obviously that was meant to be like a big Geno dump before the new shrine.
You got it.
But like just like the idea of people who are not admins being able to make like a semi-custom that might say have lilac is like nice
You
and fun.
heard about those semi-upgrade tokens?
I have, yes.
Yeah,
So I'm hoping those become a little more common for people.
They're
but,
about to
like,
become a staple in the prize.
Announce the rotating shop at all?
No, I don't think we did. Okay, so I guess I'll announce it right now and clear some stuff up.
For it.
So, Locke's not here. So, we reached out to Locke and asked for some shopkeeps. Some admins saw them. Y'all were terrible at naming. I took that privilege back from you because that was painful. But we reached out to Locke, and Locke made us about 10? 10 shopkeeps to do a big shop revamp. So every shop is now going to have an NPC that you see associated with it. Yeah, we're finally reaching that stage. And one of the big changes that's coming with that is we're fixing limits so that various stores can use limits of different types. And we're going to have a rotating shop. And the rotating shop will have expensive as shit items in it. But there'll be things like upgrade tokens.
Nice.
Or
And
deity tax cents.
our deity tax sets. So we are just working. Yeah,
Will this be for things like TT, or will it be like?
it's TT.
Okay.
It's all for TT that drain out of the system. We
So-
don't USD pay to wins.
Is it replacing the trading post?
The trading post is just getting a rebrand into more things.
Okay.
We're getting a mall
Into a
instead of a
mall,
single
yeah.
shop.
Yeah, you're getting them all instead of a single shop,
I
basically.
think it's Murphy, the NPC that exists, is our thrift shop, which would be
Yeah.
the rotating shop.
Yeah, the thrift shop is Murby and Shield. No, I think they're they, aren't they?
I don't remember.
One of them is they. I haven't memorized them all yet. Apologies. We were trying to get a little more of that non-binary representation across our NPCs. When we did the faction leaders, I did tell them you have to have at least one cis guy. Just one. One cis
allowed.
straight guy in this whole demographic. And I think they picked Woody. So, but everybody else, I was like, you have to have one. They also need representation. So this time around, we're gonna hit the non-binary because we didn't get it the last time. There's only 6 people, and we've got more going on there. And canonical relationships will build based on player lore because that's how it works. I think we put down. I'm gonna call her Metzley. I know that's not how you say it, but I'm gonna call her Metzley and Raquel. And then they're like, I feel like they're a couple. And I was like, well, I guess they're a couple now. That happened. Good. I'm happy with this. So we will have a new thrift store coming. I don't know if the trading post.
Oh, been knocked.
Sorry, it's all good. It's all good. I don't know if the trading post itself will get a full rebrand or not, but it's always been a point of confusion because when I was building Tokotas and we were adding in the transfers, I was like, shouldn't this be the trading post? And they're like, you can't rename it. Like it's too far gone. You can't rename it.
Just remind me when I do my panel, and I'll justify it for you.
Okay.
We can make this work.
Yeah, and that's why we have trading post and transfers.
It all makes sense. It's all coming together here. It's good.
So, all right, but we will have a whole bunch of new shops. The farmers market's got someone too. That's becoming a staple in what's going on, and we should be doing that soon. Locke got us the art, and I think I still need to pay. No, did I pay Locke? I have to check my notes.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure I paid Locke, but now I have to check my notes. By the way, if I owe you money from Tokotas, you need to tell me because I don't know yet. You're marked as paid on my stuff.
Jill, I need you to know that if I ever need you to pay me for something, I will not tell you, and I will just do it out of the goodness of my heart.
Yes.
Because
We'll
this
keep
is
trying to do that.
that.
You keep trying to
I
do
will
that
say
on me.
nothing ever.
I will not say anything until you're like, wait, don't I need to pay? And I'll be like,
I think I owe a Vic stuff right now. I have a list in my DMs to give a Vic.
speaking of which, if you want to pay for the trading cards, I will let you, but I will not let you pay for the extra shipping we paid.
Okay.
So,
How are you gonna tell me how much they were?
No.
I'd have to double check.
Okay.
I know the expedited shipping was like an extra 100, which is why I'm not letting you pay for that.
But what if I said it was an in-game, so it doesn't cost me anything? See?
Don't tempt me like this. Stop that.
I'm good at making people get paid. Yeah. No unpaid work. We don't allow that anymore. No, we're not really being shady. Toko's had a really bad history of not paying people correctly. Like they'd start raffles or they'd run a contest and they wouldn't really clean that out. So like Jolly Mutt never got paid for the original faction stuff. And that's not okay. And when I became aware of it, I agreed. That's not okay. We're using that for stuff and people are putting it up in Redbubbles. No, Jolly Mutt didn't get paid. So we went back and we paid Jolly Mutt, restored the relationship, and then they made us 4 more faction symbols. And they upgraded the 2 that we had that are really cool.
I'm still really happy that Jolly got to do
Yes,
the
I was so happy that all came together. And every time we find out that someone didn't get paid, and I won't name names of who did or didn't pay them, like sometimes it's lost in translation, sometimes it's just, there was a severe underpayment. These things happen. So if you know someone who hasn't been paid in Tokos, tell them to come to us. We will make that clear. I have to ask like 5 questions for the sake of being like, I checked that you weren't paid, and then I will pay them. And I know of at least 2 people who won't take payment right now. It's
the cards were under $300.
Okay.
So
So you want $300 in game?
no.
You sure?
Talk to me later.
Okay. Okay. So, right. So we will do the right thing. We will always clean up those at this point in time. Okay.
I don't mind like shouldering the cost of the cards to be a gift to everyone.
Can I suggest a question?
Yeah.
Just that I'm curious about.
Yeah.
Who's the youngest versus the
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
I don't have my
I
bag.
always used to be the
All
youngest.
All right.
I wanna
Let's
know.
do it. All right. So
My
let's
friend was to pick up hers.
youngest versus oldest then. All right. So who thinks they might be the youngest person here?
I thought it was gonna be me, but apparently not.
Are you comfortable telling us that age?
Yeah, I am 18.
I'm so glad you're 18.
I was 16 when I got hired as an admin.
Didn't we legit wait until she turned?
Yeah,
I did.
Can I tell this story?
You can tell the story. This is
Yeah,
fair.
so I came to Joe with an idea I had like forever ago when I was still 16 years old. Joe was like, wait till you're 18. And then I think like a month maybe after I turned 18, which was this year, Jill approached me and was like, so hey, in a super not creepy way, are you 18 yet? And I was like, yes I am. And now I'm a baby cover.
I hired you that day. And then you were the last minor that we hired on the admin team.
After you were like,
Yeah.
It
Sorry
wasn't your
guys.
fault.
It was
wasn't
not
your fault.
It was not your
just-
fault, but you did give me what I needed to not hire minors anymore,
Yeah,
and
no,
I
that's
appreciate
so
that.
valid.
It wasn't you. It wasn't you.
No, no,
But you
I-
were involved.
It's-
So, yes, no, we don't hire minors on the admin team because it's complicated.
Yeah.
It's
so much
complicated.
less complicated without
Okay, so and then so that was 18, oldest. So let's start at 30, 33, 35, 40. Okay, it's you. Are you comfortable sharing?
I'm 40.
You're 40. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So XK is our oldest player here at 40. We have the spectrum. Alright, so let me figure out. Oh, jeez. Okay, who owns the most Tokoyakis?
I wonder who it could be.
Would never guess.
Alright, done. How many is it?
Oh, 1 second. I was technically thinking the last one.
We are at.
Not me, actually.
Really?
Do I specifically have a pile of Tokoyakis that Dunn can't have, just
Yeah,
so
you
Dunn
do.
doesn't have all of them?
I
Yes,
have-
yes I do.
I was bad. I think I said the last one I had.
59,484 Tokoyakis to
What's the
done.
story with that, by the way? Is that just because?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they were
Go for it, tell the story.
Okay, so Spam made us Toko treaties and Tokoyakis to balance out the trick-or-treating at the start when we first did it. So it's not always just a win where you're getting currency stacking up all month. It's a gamble. And everybody was really mad about the Tokoyakis and how worthless they were. So Jill was getting really frustrated
I
with
was.
how much negativity we got. So I was like, I'm gonna do a Tokoyaki auction, and then it just went from there.
Yeah.
Also, don't I lied. I'm holding 306 Tokoyakis from you.
I have like 5.
How many do
I
I
have to
have?
send mine done on principle.
I mean, I have 33 Craysons.
I sent you all 7 of my grades, so.
Alright, so we did that. Oh, let's do
208
non-holiday event. Your favorite non-holiday event. So we have Dire Days, which I didn't participate in.
Dire
Lore.
Days. What a
World
crazy
Tour.
time
That
Dire
was,
Days
oh
was.
god, that
Do we
was
have any
missed
giant
it.
events? Those are the 3 I'm aware of.
Lore.
Oh my god,
Lore,
I have a lot of
Dire
Tokoyakis.
Days, World Tour.
Summer event.
Summer events.
Summer event, yeah.
What was that?
I mean,
Summer
summer
event.
Yes.
Summer event has a special place in my heart.
Old
and I'm gonna-
old faction brawls. That's
Okay,
Oh, yes.
old faction brawls.
the original Reindeer Roundup.
Reindeer
I mean,
Roundup.
Christmas
I have like a
2020.
lot more than
I have
I
both Toko historians in the room, so it's really useful. They know everything. All right, so Reindeer Roundup.
Reindeer Roundup.
Nobody. Okay.
That one was
Old
It's
factions.
mostly tainted by bad memories. So
Old faction brawls.
Old faction brawls.
All right, Dire Days. Did anyone play in Dire Days? Want to claim as their favorite?
Days.
All right.
Unique.
Summer event.
yeah.
All right, 4. We got 4. Lore.
Lore.
Can I raise my hand
Oh
twice?
wait, Lore.
Yeah, sure.
Lore is so
1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 for lore. Okay, and then the never-ending world tour. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
I'm bad that I didn't raise my hand for our event.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
I did it because I really felt like I should. But
I'm
Yeah.
still gonna bully you every time it comes up.
no, that's fair. That's fair. I'm not a great event runner. Other people do that. I'm a great ideas person. I'm great at building it to the like the go, and then someone else should do it past go. But
That's like every raffle that you start.
just like every round I start, then Copper Marie comes in and finishes. Yeah. So, all right. So it was summer event. Summer event has a special place in my heart because summer event is when I basically became one of the bigger admins because some things went sideways and I was there for it.
Yeah.
Remind me what summer event was.
It was to roll out of Tokotas.
Well,
Okay,
it's like,
okay.
like the journals and that's when we got like our first NPCs.
Right,
like,
okay, I remember
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you remember that big write-up that came after summer event that was explaining what had happened? That was me. That was my first thing I did as not a nameless admin.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how I got stuck with PR forevermore.
Yay. Someone's got to do it.
Yeah, someone's got to do it. Okay. And then we have time for like maybe 2 more here. So someone has got, all right, mains. Ooh, this will be intense. You have to pick your favorite.
What if we do your favorites uncommon, rare, and extremely rare?
Oh no, wait a minute. Now I have to use brain
Yeah.
power.
Oh my god. Very they are.
They're like, don't make me think.
No, thank you. Mistakes on principle.
All right, so we'll do you want to do uncommon, rare, and extremely rare, or do you want to just do across the board?
I don't have brain power.
Across the board? Okay. I'm going to start down in the uncommons and then remember them as we go up. Okay, so half main.
How about natural?
Oh yeah, nat main.
Or natural.
Yeah, that one about as expected. So 1 for half main.
One for half main, because it's a classic.
Short main. Rough main. silky mane. Caribou.
Yes.
1 for caribou.
Is
The others aren't released yet, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Interesting.
Rare. Okay, we'll move on to rare manes. Curly. We got 1 for curly. I feel like this is gonna be a favorite. Razor. Oh,
Razor is very
2. Okay, 2. Long mane. Yes. Yes. Correct. Okay, so 2. What am I? Sphinx. Sphinx. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I almost counted you twice. That literally almost got me. Okay, so that was Sphinx. What else is in that category right now? Only 4. All right, so up the step we have Yetis. Expected. Okay, 2. Barberries. 2. Wires. Cresteds.
No crested fans.
I'm missing 1.
They're really good, but Sphinx are-
Rankle.
little ronkles.
All right, so the rare mains take it.
Oh,
Everyone
how about
likes
main
the-
variant?
Oh, that's true. We can do main variant really quick.
That's true.
Favorite variant?
Okay, hold on. Spicy is not released.
Oh,
Solo is not released.
we have 3 main variants, I'm pretty sure.
We have the Royal, Gala, and Devon.
Okay.
And
Mop. And Mop. That's
And
true.
Mop, okay. Okay, good, because I was gonna do like 8 names in that list, and I'd go, that is not released.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, so let's start with Mop. 1, 2, 3. Royal. 1, 2.
Actually, yeah,
3.
me too for that.
Gala.
Gala. That's me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
Devon.
Devon, and then Devon. 1, 2. All right, cool. Fun statistics.
They are.
Okay, favorite all-time starter. At this point, it feels like everyone's warmed up, so you may be willing to speak at this point, and we could be slightly more extroverted. Do you have a favorite starter, or are you willing to share it?
I like food.
All right, go for it.
Old Marsha.
Yeah.
The old.
Oh, in that case, Old Tonga.
Make my eyes bleed.
All right. Anyone else? Oh, they're all looking.
Let me
Beta
pull up the
Boon.
starters
I'm a
here.
big fan of
Artemis.
Oh, Artemis from Dunn. Oh, Artemis, you were just one crazy day.
Beta Boon.
You
Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm quite partial to Rhaegar, but that's mostly because I did his redesign, and it's still one of my favorite shadow marks that I've ever done. So like,
All right.
Rainwater is
Rainwater is a classic.
Rainwater.
Voltaire.
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 I love Percy. That's who I love.
Percy's
a good one.
I like Rook.
Who's the one that I color all the time?
The seal with black borders.
Yeah, that'd be the one.
Is that Cooper?
That might be Uber.
That's the one with lilac. No?
It also has lilac on it, yeah.
Yeah, that's Uber.
Yeah.
Ugaruk? Okay, Palin, that's my
He's a good
favorite
boy.
starter.
I like CNAD.
He's fun to draw.
Yeah.
I'm between Acna and Sister Moon.
Okay. Okay. We have a lot, and most of them are old OGs around here, not the newest and the shiniest. Although I did really enjoy.
Nostalgia.
I think Fenrir is also.
Oh, Fenrir's a good one.
Of the new starters, I would say Tigress and Novus are both very
Very good.
right what I like in a
Yeah.
design. Yeah.
This is a new name.
Oh, okay. So
Oh.
Dewdrop is
Dewdrop.
Raindrop's child.
Oh. I thought I knew it as
She used to
Am I
have
allowed
a
to tell
different
the story of
name.
renaming?
It was a native
Okay.
tribe name.
So
Got rid of all.
Dewdrop used to be named Comanche,
Oh, I see.
and we decided that that was just not a super appropriate name because it's the name of a people, and we wouldn't call someone Spanish. So that was silly, and they became Dewdrop
Thank
after
you for the explanation.
Rainwater, their mother. So yeah.
Now I want to name it Dakota American English.
Oh my god.
I just feel like that'd be fun.
Like British English or something.
All
I
right.
like Nanook before he died.
Yeah, I liked enough before he died. So the only other thing I have on here is they want to know how Jill and Dunn found Tokos, but that is a very emotional story. I don't know if we want to kick our morning off with that.
That's for Toko Tea Time, not for recorded on internet forever.
Yeah. It's a very emotional story. I know how crazy that sounds, and I said, I said I was never gonna play this game, but yeah. All right, and that is our icebreakers. Yay! Gorgeous icebreakers. We will take about 10 minutes, and then we will come back for creating cohesive designs with Crae.
The bundles downstairs, and I sent Ro a list of everybody's free spins for the thing.
Yes. So if you were the the smallest or the greatest of anything, then go downstairs and you can get a free spin on the wheel. You have no idea what we're talking about. Okay, so you see all these cool buttons?
We have a button dispenser.
Oh.
You may get 3 buttons.
Is that how it goes on? Okay, that's actually how it goes on. See all these cool buttons?
Yes.
Done made 800 buttons.
There's a lot of buttons down there.
800
Probably
buttons.
hasn't had their first spin.
And
Yeah,
then
if you didn't get your first spin picking up your bit bundle, all got a free spin.
800 of these at our kitchen
I'm
table.
not picking up a bit bundle for me, but I'm picking one up for someone else. And she's gonna be shipped to her.
Who is it?
Nico. Nico.
Yeah, that makes sense!
It's me.
We were taking
Did she not get my message asking if she was coming?
I don't think she did.
Okay.
She's not able to come. She's up in San Francisco.
Okay, so I found them on the list,
Yeah.
and I was like, this is surprising. They haven't said a word about it. So I
Yeah.
sent them a Discord message being like, "Are you coming to TokoCon?" Silence, and I'm like, okay, well I'm gonna put this together because they paid for it, but I don't know what's
Yeah,
going
no,
on here.
she tagged me because we have a Discord server, and she was like, "If I order this, can you pick it up for me?" And I was like, "Yeah."
That solves that.
Because she knows that I live over here.
That solves the entire problem.
Yeah.
Then you can get it, no issue at all. And I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this.
You
What if
send
they
it
don't
in
show
San
up? What
I
do I do?
mean, I'm in Berkeley.
She could have come, yeah. I don't know what her job's doing. She's,
All right,
she's working for
so-
a company that's in LA though.
We're gonna take like a 10-minute break. I'll stop the stream, and when we come back, it will be great. Bye. All.
We're going to spin.